Or what we call yung sa ano natin, acronyms natin.
So when we talk about human resources management or what we call yung sa ano natin, acronyms natin na HRM, this is a strategic approach that deals with 4 areas such as the learning and development or what we call the training, and the recruitment and selection or what we call now as a talent acquisition, employee relations, and then the payroll and benefits. Okay? So, when we talk about recruitment, as recruitment staff before, kasi under employee relations na ako now. So, we were responsible in screening and identifying potential candidates for the vacant positions in our company. Okay. So, in selecting on choosing potential candidates, we made sure that we met the qualifications needed for the position. And we do background investigations to check the background of the candidates, that to make sure that he or she has no negative record from his or her previous company. Okay, so we also join or attending job fairs in different areas, and also in general, recruitment is coordinating the process end to end. So end to end meaning from being hired up to resignation. So that is the nature of our recruitment team work. What matter most, is it an IQ or an EQ? So you're talking about intelligence quotient and the emotional quotient, right? Okay, both matters naman. Okay, but for me, emotional quotient is what matter most. Why? Because emotional quotient measures a person's communication skills and interpersonal. Okay, so for me, it is an indicator of success, especially in identifying candidates for best employees and also leaders. So if the employee has both IQ and EQ, much better.
So, in DepEd, we do not do the hiring. We are just partners, we are just instruments in the initial screening. We accept the folders of applicants, and it's up for the division office, particularly SD1 Pangasinan, in the processes. So it's not really in our hands. But what we do, what we hire is for the JOs or job order, and let me see, those who are, we recommend those who are applicants in the LGU, like for example the security guards and janitors. But basically for the teacher applicants, it's not in our hands. We are just the prime or the initial screening committee. We validate the authenticity of their documents. It's up to that point. So it's for the division office really to set the procedures. If you would ask me that one, I would say it's both. Okay, so intelligence alone is not enough. So we have those people who are gifted, who are born with really intelligence, but we have also to consider the emotional quotient. There are employees who are intelligent but do not make use of the second type of quotient emotional. Okay. Particularly in instances where these employees need compassion, consideration. That's where we have to consider that emotional quotient. Okay, so for me it's not intelligence alone. It's a combination of those two, which would make a very good employee. Or even in dealing with the with these people under a immediate supervisor or a higher up.
My insight about the nature of HR, particularly in hiring, selection, and placement of applicants, is that Human Resource Department is responsible for recruitment. They are finding and attracting capable applicants. Job descriptions and specifications provide the need information upon the recruitment process. Human Resource locates the talent and then give the portion of hiring of the best candidate includes the resume and social profiles to the hiring manager, allows them to select the one that they would like to see, which included in the interview process, and then they conduct the primary screening just to make sure all skills and education requirements are met. In placement, an employee and his work should be followed up to ensure that the progress of the candidate which hired is not being obstructed by the certain problems affecting him or her. The placement is arising out of promotion, transfer, and demotion. Being an HR is a big opportunity to influence innumerable aspects of the organization and to assist the development of its employees and to play a part in influencing strategic decisions in business. To the question what matters the most, is it the IQ or EQ? For me, EQ is matter the most because it will determine our ability to recognize, differentiate, and manage our emotions to other people surround us. Especially sa trabaho, kinakailangan talaga natin na i-handle ang ating emotions towards other people and sa pressure na ating nai-encounter sa workplace environment natin. Sabi nga ng aming na-interview, if IQ and EQ is present to an individual, it could build a strong foundation not only to that person but also to the company he or she works in and to the people around him or her. EQ is the best indicator of success. So our success in life is to a great degree determined by how effectively we are able to use both our IQ and EQ in harmony with each other.